Welcome to our workshop. When we moved into this place, we moved in here from a 400 square meter place, outgrew that within a few months, moved into a 1,000 meter square place, which ends at that wide wall. We then moved into the workshop next to that, into storerooms behind you, and then into RCS to the right. We've now got a total of about 4,000 square meters worth of workshops and about 90 people that work in this area. Down here we've got the operations office. That's where Lo and Liam run the factory from. All the job cards go in there. They send orders through to Winnie, job cards out in the factory, and the job card is the DNA of the job going through the workshop. Above them we have the drafting office. That's where all the draftsmen and engineers sit. They do all the technical details, give that detail through to the job cards, and then Lo sends it through. Let's head to the plasma cutter. So over here we have our plasma cutting section. This is our first machine. It's our baby machine. It can only cut up to about 5 mils. That's the second machine that we bought. It can do 3 meter by 1.5 meter by 20 millimeter plasma cutting. Metal enters our factory as standard sheets. We then cut them into bits and pieces. They get cleaned and bent. Flat sheet metal comes into the factory, gets plasma cut, packed into their piles as plasma cut pieces. We can do 2.5 tons worth of sheet metal on these 2 plasma cutters, and the rest of our factory is rigged to do 2.5 tons or more per day. So this is our bending machine. It's a Derma ADR 150 ton machine, 135 ton machine. We can bend up to 20 millimeter pieces on short lengths, and we can bend up to 3 meter lengths, I think 5 millimeters a sheet. Metal comes in like this, a flat piece. It then gets bent very accurately to about 0.1 millimeter accuracy, and what you end up with is a uniform packet of metal that's exactly the same. This is our secret weapon. This is the machine that allows us to do repeatable products. So if I build a machine today or a part today and you ask for one 2 months from now, I know for a fact that it will come out of here with a tolerance of 0.1 to 0.2 mils. After bending, if it doesn't need any welding, it goes off to powder coating, and if it does need welding in manufacturing, it goes through to the manufacturing area. What we try to do in this manufacturing area is create a process flow. We would say that team 1 needs to do 50 welds a day, team 2 needs to clean 50 welds a day, and team 3 needs to drill 50 holes a day. That way we get the production flowing. It's an organic area, so every week the process in here changes. We see what's coming in, create the process flow, put the teams required, and give them targets for the day. So after the components have been welded, manufactured, put together, it'll then head to the outside area for sandblasting. Put it outside for the noise and for the dust. So this is our dirty area. This is where we do the sandblasting. Metal comes in, can be rusted. That then goes into the sandblasting booth. For now it's just a containerized area for the dust and for the noise. Parts then come out and they end up nice and clean, ready for chemical prep and powder coating. Once our equipment has been sandblasted, it goes through the powder coating system. This is a circular system, so we load our parts on these hooks. The cart moves over, goes through an automated booth with robotic arms that spray paint the parts. Then goes onto a cart at the back, it moves over, we push the parts into an oven, gets baked for about 15 to 20 minutes depending on the volume of steel in there. Comes back out onto the racks, offload, load a new batch on there. We can powder coat about 8 batches a day, total of about 14 panels per batch, 3 meters by 1.5. So after the equipment has been powder coated, comes through to packaging or assembly. Either the parts come out like this and then needs to go through the assembly process, or it's finished, we palletize and pack it. This then would go out into our storage area.